the brave dare not go to right the unrightable wrong, to love you're in chains from afar, to strive when your arms are too weary.
My name is Howard McCrary. I am 57 years old. I am a Christian. After becoming a Christian, and that is accepting Christ into my heart, at the age of 12, I did my best to obey the 10 commandments in the Bible, tithe, gave 10% of my earnings to the church, and did my best to live as a good citizen and a good Christian.
To love you're in chains from afar, to strive when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star.
Well, I'm an entertainer, musical director, I'm a vocal coach, I also arrange music, I write music, I'm a composer, and I play the piano, and I sing.
Without question or pause, to be willing to fight for the right, for that heavenly cause. And I know, if I only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm till I'm laid to my rest.
When I was at Dhammajayo, my first influence was, of course, to actually meet the monks in person. The first monk that I ever met in my life that I had a conversation with was when I met Luang Phaw, and he looked at me and he said, "Howard, my son." It filled me with such a sense of belonging, of love, of dignity, of pride, of self-respect. And I wanted to be like Luang Phaw. If Luang Phaw is my father, then I must be his son and follow in his footsteps.
หลวงพ่อครับหลวงพ่อได้เปลี่ยนแปลงผมเพื่อผมสามารถช่วยหลวงพ่อเปลี่ยนโลกใบนี้ได้อย่างแท้จริงครับผมเลิฟหลวงพ่อมาครับMy son
When I was 7 years old, I was playing between two trees, and I heard a voice call my name, and I thought it was the sun, because I didn't see anyone. So I looked up, and a voice said to me, "Howard, you will be used as one of the instruments to bring world peace." But when I came and I met Luang Phaw Dhammajayo, he told me, he said, "Howard, my son, when you were 7 years old, the voice that you heard was your higher self." And the tears began to roll down my eyes because I didn't tell him. He knew. Luang Phaw knew this. And so I had no idea that I was going to be one of the instruments to be used to help change the world. Luang Phaw has written these lyrics to a song called Change the World. He would like you to put music to these words. And the song must be a song that the whole world can sing. And it must be the best song in the world. And then he closed out and said, "Tham Dai." And I said, oh my goodness. I am so honored that Luang Phaw believes enough in me to have me to write one of the greatest songs in the world. and then taught it to the V-Star children, and then that was the moment. Oh my goodness. When I looked out and I saw 1 million V-Star students singing, "Come change the world. Let's come together to change the world." It took all of my strength just to stand. All of my strength. My body was trembling because I was hearing like a wave of thunder of children's voices, pure children's beautiful voices singing, "Let's come together and change the world." Oh, again the tears came.
Let's come together to change the world. Let's come together to change the world.
Ordination program is coming. Let's invite Howard to ordain as a monk.
I feel that the ordination is my next step in my journey. And I believe that the ordination for me, what it symbolizes is my reach for purity, for goodness, to be holy, to be completely whole spiritually, and to gain wisdom.
Howard, would you like to ordain in Thailand?
Yes, I would.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
What's a miracle when you believe what love can do, and you're never too far from where you are in my heart.
Because Sahat Sai has gone through this as a novice, he really has helped to prepare me for my journey. He told me, he said, "Uncle Howard, you're going to have to wake up every morning at 4:30. And then you're going to have to meditate, you're going to have to chant, and then you're going to have breakfast, and then you're going to have some type of activity, more meditation, and then you'll have lunch, free time, and then you'll go to bed early, and you wake up again the next morning at 4:30. Again. And he told me, he said, and you will not eat after 12 o'clock because that's part of the precepts. So I'm very nervous about that because as a Westerner and as an American, I'm used to sitting in chairs, used to sitting on sofas, and to sit on the ground and cross my legs and to kneel for that long, that period of time gives me a lot of concern, you know, but I'm really kind of nervous about that, but you know what? I keep hearing the words of my beloved father, Luang Phaw Datta, saying, "Kun tam dai, tam dai." My heart is so happy about my ordination that I wanted to share it with my very dearest friends who could appreciate the value of my journey to joy. One of my dearest friends, in fact, we call ourselves brothers from other mothers, is Michael Wong.
Then
ยกมือรับลงมาตรงที่กลางใจหายคงกลายคนนี้ชื่นชมหัวใจ
And the expression on his face, because he had no idea of what I was about to share with him. And Michael and I, we share songs together, we share laughs together, we share, stories about our families together. But this was something different. And Michael was so happy for me. You have to see what happened. Watch this.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned because my brother Howard McCrary is going to the temple. I might follow him along too.
Oh!
Thank you, brother. Thank you, Michael.
Absolutely Luang Phaw. Luang Phaw Dhammajayo. He believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. He believed that I could actually become a good man. It is now 2011. It is time to take that final journey to become ordained. I want to thank you for going the way that we all now will walk in becoming monks, in becoming men that will keep the precepts, all 227. And when I think that I'm going to walk in the same footsteps that you walked in, and the other great monks and the senior monks walk, I am now going to walk in those footsteps, your footsteps. I will wear the saffron robe as you wear the saffron robe, as the other monks of Dhammakaya wear the saffron robes, and I see them walking as angels on earth. I am so humbled because in myself, Luang Phaw, I feel that I am not worthy. But you tell me I am. And you say, my son Howard, kun tam dai. Tam dai. That is all I need, and I will do it. Thank you, Luang Phaw. Thank you.
In my peaceful land, call
ขอบคุณครับ
till
Namaste, Kanka.
I